Welcome to the Mr. Shades Show. We're playing Batman Arkham Knight, and I'm going to talk about Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition. Now, there might be some spoilers. I'm going to talk about the film here, so I'll try not to give away too much, because I want you guys to go see it. The Ultimate Edition is much better than the theatrical. It adds so much more context and explains some of the motivations and stuff. It adds more screen time for the characters, for the heroes of Batman and Superman. So it's very interesting. It adds 30 minutes worth of footage onto the original 2 hours and I think 30 minutes or so. So it's overall not... It does add quite a bit, but it's not as extensive as the extended editions of Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Oh, I'm not doing so hot right now. But because my fight's all spread out like that. I'm gonna just fucking do this, because fuck this guy. So basically what happens with Ultimate Edition, if you guys haven't seen it, I did a video before it came out. I was really hopeful about how it was going to go down. And you know what? The film overall wasn't a disappointment. I was happy to see it. And the way it was that eventually I found out, after watching it, I immediately figured out that Batman was basically just a straight, sweet adaptation of Frank Miller's Batman, which is perfectly fine by me. I love the Frank Miller Batman, but you guys might not, because, well, the Frank Miller Batman is very, very different compared to the other adaptations. So basically what happens is Batman does kill in this film. That's why it's basically like sorry, I'm really lost on my words here. All that beautiful camera angle there. It is basically like Frank Miller's Batman, because Frank Miller's Batman, he does kill maybe once or twice in the comic book, in the graphic novel, I'm not sure. There's probably an actual total list of kills that Batman has in that. I'm pretty sure he kills at least... Well, I know he kills one person. Oops. But no spoilers for that. It's a good graphic novel. You guys should go pick it up, especially if you're fans of the Batman vs. Superman film. You'll find they lifted a lot of stuff from that. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what my reverse is here, and it's not working for me at all. Okay, okay, screw it. I'm gonna go find something else to do. My Batmobile is not cooperating with me today. So what happens there in the film is basically, well, I can't really spoil it, but there are some of the major grievances I have is one character, the character of Lex Luthor. He didn't feel like a Lex Luthor. He felt a little more too psychotic and a little too, like they downplayed the suave and the like the temperamental Lex Luthor that you all remember from like the animated series a while back and like the comics and stuff. Basically what they went for was a crazier, almost Joker-esque character, because they don't really give any of the characterization that Lex Luthor has from the comics or from all the other media into this character. They make him basically just a quirky, awkward, crazy guy with a lot of money. And it doesn't come off like that's how Lex Luthor should be. And some of the lines he says are just like, really, and some of the things he do are just like awkward and cringy. And they're just not what I expected as a Lex Luthor, as a new Lex Luthor from to see in this film. I thought they would go with a grittier, more temperamental um, businessman, not the crazy, awkward teenager. It was weird. It was a weird day to see Lex Luthor like that. But other than that, there was a few of the character things that happened with Lois Lane. Like, she was good overall, but there are some parts in the film where you'll definitely be asking yourself, why would you do that? That's kind of an important thing. Why would you? You're obviously going to need it. So it's just kind of weird, again, where her characterization was off. But Superman, Batman, they were on point, and that's what a lot of people came to see was those two characters. So overall, it was a pretty good film, not as bad as the critics say it was. So once again, go and see it. I suggest spending the $20 or whatever, $25, and just picking up the Ultimate Edition, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, what have you. It's up to you. I mean, whatever you're into. Oh, I threw that batarang right at the last second. That was beautiful. And I just kicked the wall so hard the force just knocked the guy on the ground out. Sweet. So, oh wait, I can go in here. I've never been in here. Sweet, let's check it out. Explosive gel. Let's blow this up and see what happens. If this is... Whoops. Sweet, I've never actually been in here. So, this is like the start of the game, the major setup. What the hell? People actually coming in here? So yeah, this is actually really kind of cool. There we go, Riddler trophy. Some actual progress, not just me beating on people. I think that's all there is in here, unless there's some kind of Easter eggs in here. But other than that, let's leave. Now, I don't know where those... Oh, those were the guys. I'm just gonna waltz up and... I love that batarang move. It is so helpful. And that's that for these guys. And crack. That guy won't be using that arm for a while. Wow, people are just loving to pick fights with me today. So yeah, the Ultimate Edition, I liked it. You might not like it if you're not into a movie that has a lot of stuff and like a lot of subplots and a lot of dialogue-based things happening. The writing in it is very well done. It's just you gotta actually pay attention to it all. You gotta remember everything the characters say because it all comes back. It's very cool in that way. So I'm really happy that it turned out the way it did. I don't really mind that it wasn't... It's not as good as it could have been, but it is definitely a solid movie. It wasn't bad, but the only way I can see you really liking it is if you liked Man of Steel, you like grittier films, you like longer, more full films. And you don't really mind the length, so you gotta have a good attention span walking into this. You gotta remember most of the stuff characters say, because there's a lot of it based around stuff like that. Other than that, I can say it was that you would actually enjoy this film, but if you guys want, go and pick it up. Come back to this movie, you'll understand more about what I'm saying. Let me know what you guys thought of the film. Right now, I'm just gonna go beat on some bad guys. Oh, these are Riddler bots. Shouldn't be doing this, but I hate doing Riddler shit. Well, it's always been like Riddler's always kind of been a weird character to get right in these games because he's such a. Oh, I'm getting my ass handed to me here. I don't even remember how to. Alright, I think I gotta come at these guys from behind or some shit, but my targeting's fucked because everybody's standing around like an idiot. Fuck it. Just fuck it. So yeah, you guys go and pick up the movie, watch it, come back here, well, see if you agree with me or not on some of the stuff. So basically what happened, just let me know what you guys think, discuss it in the comments, shout at me on Twitter, on Facebook. You guys know how to find me. So everybody, thanks for watching and thanks for listening to me talk about Batman vs. Superman. Overall, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. There's some things that could have been better, some things that could not have been in there, but overall it's been a good movie. So thanks everybody for watching The Mr. Shades Show.